beginning, like right at the beginning?
This was kind of the offense we were all expecting. I mean,
Yeah.
pretty powerful.
Yeah, probably our best offensive output. And even though it shows 9 hits, it's just a lot of good at bats. A couple huge walks there where we worked the walk and extended the inning, put runners on base, and we had some big hits, some home runs, and probably our best game all the way around. Maybe not perfect, but you get a really good start by Eberle, and we continue to play good defense and our best offensive output.
On one hand, you have guys get injured, some guys get sick, and you're forced to kind of shake up the lineup a little bit. But on the flip side of that coin, how does that kind of help you give other guys some reps they might not normally get and start to help them build up some confidence early in the season?
Yeah, as a coach, you have a goal early in the season. You got to play guys. It's the only way you're going to really find out. I mean, yeah, you coach them and you go through practice and scrimmages. You're evaluating them every day. But they work hard. They're talented. They earn the right to be in the mix. And so this way, just the door opened up with an injury or two and a couple guys being down. We had the flu bug ran through our team. And so we keep telling these guys, be ready. The bus pulls up to your stop and you want to be able to get on it. So we are learning a lot about our depth. We are getting good experience for some of these young guys, and I always say to those pitchers in the bullpen, we need all of you. So for Zane to run out there, in a situation with runners on base, and then Kean, Coach Williams is looking. We're always looking for some arms that can help us. So that was good as well.
You mentioned having to learning stuff when having to shake up lineups and rotations and whatnot. 16-run day, run rule day. What are some of the things you take away and learn from a game like today?
If you're in our lineup, you can be offensive, and doesn't mean you have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. It could be the walk, could be the HBP, could be a 6-7 pitch at bat, or even if you make an out. When we say be offensive, there's many ways in our system, and so just seeing guys starting to get comfortable, relax, maybe not press as much. It always helps when you get Alex back in there too. We were without him for a few games, and so it was nice to see. Jimmy's gotten it going. Jax, has had good at bats. Byram has been really consistent all year long, and I don't know if you ever have all 9-10 guys going at the same time, but the more you have going, you increase your opportunities of scoring runs.
Takes a 4-man outfield. When was the last time you saw a 4-man outfield?
I don't know, but I don't blame any coach for trying something. If at the end of the day, he's just got to have good at bats. So he's used to seeing the 4-man shifts and basically 4 guys almost on one side of the field. So I don't even know if he noticed the outfield shift, and I don't really know. Like I said, at the end of the day, you just got to make good pitches, and hope he swings and misses or he hits it to somebody. But it's fun to see his growth, and he's getting pitched really hard. And I said it on the radio. We haven't had a steady hitter in front of him. We hadn't had a steady hitter behind him. We've probably had 3 or 4 or 5 different guys hit in front of him and hit behind him. And that's not taking anything away from those guys. We're just trying to find that right combination. When the lineup settles in and now you have a little more consistent protection, that can help take, moving forward. And so, like I said, Jimmy and Jackson, I got Kyle Campbell hitting in front of him, very Zion Rose-ish, in that 3-hole where he can do a lot. He can bunt, he can take pitches. I thought one of the biggest at-bats of the game was the walk that he had. Lucas was antsy to run. We go to full count. Kyle walks, and then we double steal and take. That, to me, I thought that was a difference in the game where it really swung to our favor. So all these guys hitting in front of him and behind him, they just need to take advantage of that opportunity there.
You mentioned Zion knows he's out of a boot, progressing well.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing great as a leader, as a captain. He's doing a lot like Matt Klein did last year. I mean, you can grow and learn even when you're not playing. I know he's chomping at the bit, so we just got to be smart. At this point, we went through the tough time, and he's probably close. So we just got to make sure we don't jump the gun here and give him a little bit of time to get back to where he's healthy enough where he can run out there and play the way he likes to play, as we know, which is fast, which is aggressive, and so he's gonna want to run and put stress on those legs. So, but it is good to see him one day closer to being out there with us.
I assume Bean's throwing tomorrow, and if so, what are you hoping to see?
No, actually, we're going to go with Wyatt tomorrow. Combination, we wanted to bump Wyatt up, and Bean had a little bit of that. Man, we had something going around. We just had a lot of guys from Texas on back here that have been fighting something, so it just worked out for a couple reasons. But let's get Wyatt, and get him back to where he was a couple weeks ago, but just be ready to play good baseball. These guys are very offensive. They create a lot of havoc. Fortunately, we just got ahead of them, and Eberle was really good. But if they're in the game and it's closer, they have the lead, then they're gonna push the envelope. They're gonna force you to make plays and get out. So I expect a much different game tomorrow.
Awesome. Appreciate it, Dan.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.